4:51 in the morning where I am. 444 could be significant. You could be seeing it a lot. 456 as well. 424, you could be seeing 911 or any number with 11. Um, 1111, 111, 511. I keep seeing 611 too, so that's significant to somebody. Maybe June 11th. But ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this reading, as this message is conceived. Conceived. Well, take it how it resonates. Please back out any spirits, entities, or people who would block the message or distort it, cause controversy, unnecessary controversy, and drama. Please blind all evil eyes and stab all wagging tongues. I say amen. So I didn't do a new moon reading, but I think I will maybe today. So it's Sunday. Child, I don't even know if y'all could just hear me. We just now, but 444, 611, any number with 11. Um, 111, 1111 could be significant. I started this at 451. It's 453 right now. 444 could be significant. Hmm. You might be having a lot of delays and mishaps. For some of you, spirit is slowing you down on purpose. You may not like the fact that spirit is slowing you down, but it's happening. It's definitely happening. For some of you too, if you live in a warm climate, you need to wear earmuffs. I didn't do a new moon reading, but I do feel like I'm gonna do one soon. I don't know if that picked up on camera. Because again, I had the headphones and the microphone on, so I don't know if you guys heard the first like minute and 31 seconds or so, but it is what it is. Hey, good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh, it is 454 too. I think that was a number that I shouted out at the beginning. But I do feel like somebody is bossing up. I was just looking at the Emperor card. I didn't mean to shuffle it, but if it comes out again, it comes out again. Either way it goes, it's funny because we just had a new moon and the new moon energy is here. With a new start is coming. I don't know if you guys can really read the card like that, but a new start is coming, new moon. For some of you, you're being able to start fresh. You're being a quote unquote allowed to start fresh. But I don't think everybody is meant to know what you're doing. Like it is one of those keep it quiet until it's done type of scenarios. Anything else? Spirit. Yeah, new start is definitely coming in. It's coming in hot. It's just, yeah, it's being concealed. The high priestess is here. We have the moon card at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like in a lot of ways things are balancing out because we have the scales here, and usually in traditional tarot, the scales will be on this card as well. Something new is coming. Things are balancing out. Like on the type of scale that's on this card, When you put something on either side, it tilts. And I feel like something has been weighing, whether it's been in your mind, whether it's been in life. Um, some of you may have to go to court. Um, I do feel like it is going to go in your favor, despite the adversity and the negativity that people have been sending your way. For some of you, you even had to move away from a lot of people, maybe where you're from, where you're used to get away from someone who could have been trying to attack you. For some of you, this is a trigger warning, a DV case. I'm also hearing a red rum case. Whether this is your loved one that is the deceased or who is being accused. What's this new start that's coming, Spirit? It's something that you're getting on your own or that you're doing on your own. For some of you, whatever you're doing, you're going to be talking to a lot of people, or you talk to a lot of people. You're always on the move. Um, for some of you too, you could be trying to figure out right now how to do something or how to make a certain movement. You may be doubting yourself right now. Please stop doing that. Like, please stop doing that. For some of you too, you're starting to reject um or starting to realize that certain people only deal with you because of how you look. And you may be very good looking with that Queen of Wands. This also speaks to the fact that something, even though you can't see the outcome right now, something is going to turn out better than you expected. For some of you, you're in a space with this Four of Cups where you're not really trying to hype yourself up too much just in case you get disappointed. Yeah, you're heading into something blindly, but you're doing it with spirit, like you're doing it with faith. I also feel like too, you're headed towards realizing your dreams. And this, I feel like it's a big thing for you. Because maybe in the past you had certain opportunities to accomplish this, and maybe you passed them by being in a self-sabotaging mindset. For others of you, this is exactly going back to what I was saying about the trigger warning. You're strategizing right now how to escape a certain situation. Now it could go back to the legal stuff that I was picking up on. For some of you, you're trying to figure out how to get out of something legally. This could be a marriage, this could be a contract for some of you. For others of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but some of you do not want to be the beneficiary to someone. And hey, good morning. Thanks for being here. Excuse me. Oh, girl. Let me report you. I'm bored. And you're irritating me. Good day. All right. So, for some of you, you're walking away from people who would harass you, who would abuse you, or who have. Like, you're not really dealing with too much bullshit anymore. And I feel like that's going to shock a lot of people, especially the ones who are trying to intentionally get in your way. Like the ones that who were trying to get in the way of you moving forward. For some of you, people have been trying to manipulate you into like sticking around, or maybe it's a lot of you who you're not telling people like your good news. That energy has been coming up a lot lately. Like, don't tell people your good news, because you have more people around you who want to see you fail than you realize. Yeah, with the sun and the moon here, some of you, I hate to say it this way, but if if certain people knew how you acted with other people, they would call you fake. But I feel like you're being directed to move this way at this time. Like you're concealing, you're protecting your joy. So, like, okay, for some of you too, you have a mole or a rat in your circle. Somebody is loose lips, sink ships. And it could be more than one, just because I'm looking at that three of cups and I'm looking at the three. I wasn't even paying attention to the three people above. I'm paying attention to the three fish underneath the people. So maybe there's three people that you can't see who know a lot of information about you with that page of swords. Now this can be a good thing, this can be a bad thing. But for some of you, that's why spirit told you to lock shit down and shut the fuck up. I hate to be so harsh, but you really do. It's a bunch of people who, like we saw before, would get in the way of your joy, get in the way of your happiness. Um, could also manipulate you into or out of your spot. For some of you, you could definitely have Pisces placements. Be mindful that you aren't being negatively influenced or tricked out of your spot by people around you. And look, three is coming up in two different places. For some of you, you're manifesting something in threes, twos or threes. You may be seeing 333 a lot, 222. For some of you, you're just seeing 33 and 22. They could be combined together and it's 1313 on the timer, as I just said that. Hmm. For some of you, someone wants to reach out to you to reconcile with you or to come visit you, to meet up with you, whatever it is, but there's a energy of reunion or union here. Some of you too, you're going to have children or you have children who are very energetic. You may have multiple children where it's almost like night and day, like that moon and the sun card. One child is one way, one child is another way. For some of you, you do have twins or you are twins. You are a twin. For some of you, you're a triplet or you have triplets. I've been seeing a lot of women pregnant with twins or triplets on my timeline. Yeah, so for some of you, you could be adding to your family and it may not be known by the rest of your family because maybe you're waiting for your second trimester, maybe to tell everyone or to see people again. Maybe that first trimester was kind of rough, or maybe I'm giving you a preview of what's to come. For some of you, you've waited a really long time for something. You've invested a lot into something. I feel like you're about to see the fruits of your labor. For some of you, it's going to be early. It's going to be earlier than you anticipated. Hmm. For some of you, you may have thought that like your family forgot about you in some way. For others of you, you feel like the divine has forgotten about you, or maybe that you're being punished. Some of you, you are. I'm not gonna lie to you. You are. Your ancestors may be whooping your ass right now about something. Um, well, I wouldn't say necessarily whooping your ass. Now, for some of you, they are. For others of you, it's more of a correction, or you're leaning on spirit more. Um, for some of you, you've had a peek into your destiny, or maybe someone else's, and it has you maybe upset in some way. So, like maybe you're anxious, um, maybe you're depressed, like you don't have a will to do certain things. Oh, maybe that's it. For some of you, you don't have a will to do certain things anymore, or to deal with certain people anymore. For some of you, you're in a tough financial spot, or maybe your family is, and maybe you want to help more. I feel like something is going to pay off finally. You're finally going to get like this divine justice. For some of you, I'm hearing a divine payout, but it's coming through the physical. It's not just going to be like something spiritual. It'll be something like, and I keep picking this up, it'll be something you can touch. For some of you, pomegranates are very significant. You eat them a lot, or you need to. Some of you need to be drinking pomegranate juice. Like it's great for giving the body antioxidants, for taking in antioxidants, and for making your skin look good. And basically, it kind of heals you from the inside out. I don't know who this message is for, but if you are, and I don't know, y'all, you're gonna have to do your own research on it. This is just what I'm channeling. If you are struggling with weight loss, you need to add pomegranate to your fruit bowls. Or if you're on your weight loss journey, that's what you need to add. Um, Especially like if you work out in the very early morning or really late at night, because it's going to give you the energy and vitamins that you need to get you through that, and to help you recover is what I'm hearing. You need to, for some of you, you need to eat at least 2 pomegranates a day. And there's somebody that just heard that, that's like, oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Like you really like pomegranate. Hmm. Someone tried to exclude you from something. Someone tried to exclude you from something, and spirit said, ha ha, motherfucker. Nope, you can't even pull that type of move. Somebody may have tried to take something from you as well, which caused you a lot of stress, or block something from you. Somebody tried to block you legally, maybe. It's still going in your favor. You just may have had to wait a minute, but it's still going in your favor. It's fated to go in your favor. with that Judgment card. Even though it's keeping you up at night, like for some of you, you're praying all the time. You may be going to the church. Some of you are Catholic. You're going to the church to light a visual candle. Some of you, you've been praying novenas and the rosary. Um, your prayers are not going unheard. German Shepherd could be significant. Some of you, you had wonder as a child. Um, so this justice that comes could come in the form of a death. Somebody may be, and it's crazy that I'm saying this right now, and I've been hearing it in readings that I've heard or have come across my timeline as well. Um, somebody did too much when it came to you. They caused too much terror and chaos in your life and maybe even other people's lives. Spirit is making them sit down forever. Like you see how this what used to be a person is standing up underneath the Reaper. Some of you work with La Santisma. She's a very protective mother. I will put it like that. And I feel like somebody been fucking with her kid too much or kids. She coming for whoever it is. Um, because of maybe what prayers and interactions with certain spirits that your ancestors have, you're meant to have a long life despite the fact that people have been throwing magic at you. For some of you, for you to take yourself out. Some of you, you're usually a really cheerful, happy person, and out of nowhere, sometimes you get depressed, you get angry, all of these emotions that in theory wouldn't be quote unquote normal for you. That's because these people are talking shit about you, and they don't have to go and get a skull candle and start burning it. They don't gotta go pay nobody. They don't gotta do none of that shit. It's simply the fact like, fuck that bitch. I hope her head bad. Something simple as that, I swear to you, will do a lot of damage. You feel me? It will. Like somebody could say, I hope that motherfucker unalive tomorrow. That's enough. The tongue is powerful. I don't care which tradition or religion you in. The tongue is always going to remain powerful. It's always going to be said that the tongue is powerful. That's why they say, watch what you speak over your life. Don't say I'm broke. Don't say I'm stupid. You realize you're going to get older, right? You know that can develop into dementia, Alzheimer's, because you spoke that shit over your life when you were a younger person. No matter if you were a child, no matter if, because God gives grace past a certain point, up to a certain point. But eventually your spiritual journey with the divine is your own. It ain't up to your parents no more. You dig me? So yeah, like be mindful of what you're speaking over your life because that can manifest. No, it may not manifest immediately. Not some shit will because you're feeding a particular thought, right? So like I was saying, don't say you're broke. If you say that, you're feeding that energy. You're feeding into that. Fuck that. No. Like even if you can't see it yet, I'm still waiting on my deposits. I'm waiting on that money to drop. It's about to come. You feel me? Like don't speak that shit over you. But like I said, the tongue is powerful enough for some of you. It's just a thought. Some people just need a thought to get some shit going in your life. Some people's, I say, their power is really strong in certain areas. Like the hangman card is here. Again, thought. And their thoughts can even bind you up. That's why, again, Spirit has said over and over again, like, be mindful of who y'all telling certain shit to. Because just because that motherfucker wouldn't step into that role or that scenario, or they wouldn't do that, well, the message, the situation, that shit wasn't given to them. That's why they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit knows who to pass out certain shit to. You see what I'm saying? Good or bad, Spirit knows who to pass out certain shit to. If you've gotten the idea, that's because you're powerful enough to actually conceive it and bring it into fruition. It's not a fucking conference call. You got that message. Now, if you and several other people got that message, it's because each and every one of y'all have a different thing that you can bring to that. You feel me? But yeah, anyway, somebody tried to call death to your money. For some of you, trigger warning. They tried to call death over your children, over your family. Spirit, cut that shit off and slow that shit right on down. For some of the things that people have spoken against you behind your back, you about to get blessed. Again, it might have taken some time. Might have taken some time. For some of you, Spirit was just allowing these people to dig a deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper hole before they let all of the dirt or the hole itself fall in and close in on them. It's almost like Spirit allowed these people to trap themselves, to tie themselves, to bind themselves up. Like, it was one of those, give me a reason. These people gave several reasons. They just dumped it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything is coming full circle. You're about to get everything that you want, need, and desire. For some of you, I'm hearing within reason. So don't get too crazy. But within reason can mean a lot when you're dealing with the divine. For some of you, this is a relationship that you're getting everything that you've always desired and wanted. Um, For some of you, you're learning what love really looks like versus betrayal with this relationship. You seeing how much people were intentionally hurting you in the past when they didn't have to, due to this love, due to this new relationship. Um, you don't have to fight anymore. I feel like now, whether you're in this relationship or not, take what you hear in here, however it resonates, because it could be past, present, or future. Well, yeah, you've been through hell. You've been through a lot of heartbreaks. Um, that's why you're so guarded and your defense is up, because everybody just kept trying to fight you or steal from you, or like, I can't even articulate the words right now, because what I'm feeling is just so much. Like, for some of you too, like, your heart is heavy right now. But I do feel like that's going to change soon. And I know you like, hurry up. But even then, it's like, even as fast as Spirit can do it, look, as fast as Spirit can do it, things still take time. For some of you, you're about to be pushed a lot by spirit to take a leap of faith. Um, you're about to receive, for some of you, a love offer. This person could be in their head about it. They could be conflicted about it with that Five of Wands, but I do feel like they're praying about it. They're talking to their ancestors, the divine, whoever they believe in. For some of you, it's to get courage. Um, I, I know why I'm channeling this. I was about to say, I don't know why I'm channeling this. Yes, I do. Today is Sunday. Somebody's getting baptized today, or there is going to be a christening for a baby or for children today. For some of you, somebody is going to surprise the heck out of you by getting up and going to that altar. For others of you, you're going to be surprised how someone takes their spiritual journey seriously and how they benefit from it. Now, I know we all don't have the same traditions and religions in here, but yeah, somebody is going to turn back to the divine, maybe turn back to their traditions. Now, whether these are the most recent traditions for some of us or they're the more ancient traditions for others, somebody's turning back to the divine. Some of you are going back to your roots, and that's what's going to benefit you most. I'm hearing origin story. So for some of you, you're writing your origin story. You're writing a memoir, or you're being encouraged to. You're being told to tell and to teach your truth. And for some of you, you like, don't nobody want to hear about my life. Yes, the fuck they do. And I swear I just said this in another reading last week. Spirit telling me you did. Well, that message is for me too, y'all. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, something's coming. Something's coming, and it's really good. Now, for some of you, you're taking this leap of faith, um, and maybe you're applying for a new job, and it's something that you feel like you're not qualified for, but you're gonna go head first into it. I feel like it's something you've either always wanted to do, or again, because that judgment card came out right there in that column, it's something you've always been destined to do. It just, again, may have taken you a long time since your childhood to really get here, to get to where you are, where you're going. I do feel like for some of you, in regards to love, finances, just life in general, you've been praying, especially because maybe you've lost so much in the past. You've been praying that whatever comes, it stays. For some of you, you have people around you now that you're praying will stay. I feel like many of them will, others of them won't. Um, for some of you, you're in a space right now too where spirit is maybe changing people out. I'm hearing what is it? What is it called? The changing of the guard. So someone has been on a particular quote unquote post is what they're giving me. Someone has been at a particular post or on a post. You could be in the military too for some of you, or are associated with it in some way. Maybe your person is, I'm not sure. Or maybe you were in somebody is gonna laugh when I say this, but you were in high school or middle school, you were in JROTC, yeah, ROTC, yeah, junior ROTC, or you were in ROTC, middle school, high school, college, that could have turned into a military career. It may not have, but you remember that green suit is the point. That's what spirit is making clear here. But you have a level of discipline. I feel like that many of you are about to return back to, that maybe you had moved away from You're going back to it. For some of you, you're going back to like your hometown or home state. It doesn't necessarily have to be the town itself, but it could be the state. It could just be to visit, you guys. It doesn't have to be permanent. But though, for some of you, you could be in, this could be for a funeral. This could also just be for holidays, but it could be for a funeral or a reading of the will, is what I'm hearing. Like the funeral and all of these things could have already happened, but now it's the reading of the will. This could be for like a grandparent or for a parent. For some of you, and I don't mean to laugh like this, but maybe I'm picking up on your laughter. But it's gonna be funny to you because somebody who treated you really, really fucking bad, like really, really bad, all of their stuff is gonna end up being yours somehow. Like I feel like whatever this is, whatever the actual inheritance is, somebody isn't gonna want it. Like everybody else, they're not gonna want it. You're gonna be the only one that can find some value in whatever this is, or can make it valuable for you, I guess. For others of you, you're going to start something and it's going to start out really small, but it's going to grow. It's definitely going to grow. For some of you too, if you are wondering if you and your person are going to last, yes. Yes, you are. I'm hearing full recovery as I pull out this star card. Somebody is going to make a full recovery, and it could be a full financial recovery as well. Egyptian blue lotus could be significant. Somebody needs to drink that to help them relax or go to sleep. That may be something that you add to your herbal smoke mixture as well. You may be using that to help you dream. The show Sandman could be significant. It's on Netflix. Um, one of your ancestors, one of your spirit guides could be stepping into your dreams to show you exactly what you need to do so that you can have multi generational wealth. Some of you really want to leave like something behind for your family. Some of you are seeking someone maybe for life insurance or insurance in general. This could be car insurance. I don't know. But I'm hearing policy. So yeah, there could be a life insurance policy that's about to get like paid out, cashed out, a will or something. Some of you are about to find out that you just got money sitting somewhere. Like you been struggling financially. Oh, and I'm getting notifications. Um, you've been struggling financially, and here you are with all of this money just sitting there waiting for you. Somebody could have purposely not told you about this too. For some of you too, you're just healing from having a baby, or maybe you had your baby up to 2 to 4 years ago, and you're finally just now feeling like back to yourself in a way. Maybe your hormones and stuff were all over the place, and I'm getting a notification. Mm. For some of you, you're getting a position somewhere else to be like the CEO, supervisor, manager, executive. I feel like you're making this decision because you're realizing that maybe there's no growth where you are. Like things have kind of plateaued where you are to a degree. Like I'm hearing you've done all you can do. So yeah, for some of you, you've done all you can do at a particular job. I really feel like this is a job, y'all. It could be a relationship. Um, for some of you, you're trying to rush your healing. You have to again give it some time. For some of you, I'm hearing a woman say you have to give it time to work. And then I just saw an ointment bottle. Some of you can have eczema or psoriasis. There could be like a new cream or a new treatment that you're gonna try soon. It's gonna actually work, y'all. Some of you too, use shea butter if you do have one of those. The combination I used to use was shea butter, vitamin E, hydrocortisone, and like whatever that white cream is that they give you at the dermatologist. Melt down like your shea butter until like it's liquefied. Add everything else that I mentioned in. Mix it all together like until it's incorporated and then just let it cool off and re-solidify. It'll work. Promise you it'll work. Like if you look at me today, you would have never known that almost 20 years ago I had eczema. For some of you too, you are pregnant or will get pregnant if you do have like a skin disease of or a skin disorder rather like that. um it's gonna end up going away after you have this baby. However, for the first like 2 or 3 months, that baby may show signs of that exact thing. Their stem cells are going to help you heal, basically. When a woman is pregnant, anything that's going on with her, the baby sends stem cells into her body to those places because it needs to live and it needs her to live and it needs her to be well. So the stem cells are going to the place where they are needed so that mom and baby both can live and be well. Mm. Oh Lord, not me hearing Rich Baby Daddy by Sexy Red. I don't even fuck with her. But that's no, that's by Drake, right? Which one of y'all light skin? And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, babe. But I can see you. I can see you. You have a really pretty smile, whoever you are. A really pretty smile. Um, for some of you, if you are questioning whether or not the father of your child is going to step up, yes, he is. In a shit, in a major way. It's the husband. For some of you, you and your husband, your wife, you guys are about to have your first baby. For some of you, this is through surrogacy. Um, you could be a same sex couple. For some of you, your person may travel a lot. Oh, and as soon as I was saying your person may travel a lot, y'all. Look, the doggone chariot card. Your person may travel a lot. For some of you, you may be at home alone through like the first 4 to 6 weeks or months of your pregnancy. Now whether that's you guys know about you being pregnant at that time or not, I don't know. You might though. For others of you, you're starting a business that's going to gain a lot of popularity and bring in a lot of money. Also, too, somebody, if you're going through like a divorce or you're in probate court with like your family, if y'all are fighting over a house, you gonna end up getting the house. Whoever I'm talking to, you gonna end up getting the house, the money, whatever it is. You're getting everything. For some of you, this father figure thinks that you are the most responsible, especially with money or their money. For everybody doesn't need to take this though. Or for some of you, you're only taking it long enough for you to like sell or resell. And I don't feel like it's a trickster spirit or nothing like that, but the divine is telling you to do this. Um, for some of you too, shit, you really do have a rich baby daddy, or you and the person you have a child with, or having children with, y'all both get to the money. Some of you are finally in a relationship where it's stable across the board. Finances are stable. This is somebody who doesn't cheat, thank God. Somebody who's loyal on all fronts and really freaking loves you. Like all they see is you. Like for this person, you really complete them. Like they're certain about you. Um, for many of you, no matter how like far apart you are, it only gets up for you, babe. Or where or however you want to put it. Ooh, somebody don't like that. And I was just about to show y'all this devil card. And I was just about to say, like, however, somebody regrets losing you. For some of you, somebody regrets um maybe being toxic towards you and for not committing to you as well. Oh, they in their head about it. They for some of you, somebody, and we saw the 3 of Cups earlier. So yeah, you could be pregnant by this person, or you guys are actually meant to have kids, or I don't know, or maybe you thought you were meant to have kids. I don't know, or maybe that was just part of your dream with this person. I don't know. Take it however it resonates, because I'm reading for a bunch of people, but for some of you, like this relationship may have gotten off track, or this person wasn't putting in all the effort that they may have that they should have put into this relationship. For some of you, that's what they're thinking about. For some of you, you may be absent right now. So you guys, like for some of you, this is like no contact. You're in no communication with this person whatsoever. Yeah. For some of you, this person is thinking of the role that they played and maybe the destruction of this, or maybe they're thinking of why you pulled back, why maybe you're so defensive right now, or guarded in a way. You seem withdrawn. For some of you, And remember, I said in the beginning, like with the whole DV situation, like some of you definitely could have left, like you honestly, you could have had like an abusive mother or mother figure, father figure. Shit, some of you are cutting both parents off. Or maybe you're cutting one parent off and you're still going to talk to the other, but maybe it's not going to be as much. For some of you, you're going completely no contact with your family. Um, Others of you, like I said, this is just a parent. For some of you, you are the parent that is, um, whose kid is going no contact with them. For some of you too, if this is a relationship, somebody could have put more effort into like their job or focus more on work than the relationship, which caused ultimately it caused the burden. Now, for some of you, I do feel like you have a chance to recover this with this Four of Swords. And then at the beginning of the reading, we saw a win-win outcome is forecast. So for some of you, yes, that is definitely true. Things will end up balancing out with the Six of Pentacles. Um, but again, the work that wasn't, or the work, the effort um, that wasn't there before is going to have to be there in the future. For some of you, you may go or may have been no contact with someone, um, trying to protect your energy, trying to also recover for like 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. I feel like they've been watching you like a hawk. Look at those wolves. You've been protected, even if it's protected from them too. Or for some of you, this person is still very protective over you, even if you don't. Ooh, they don't want me to tell y'all this. Even if you don't want to talk to them, they still look out for you. Even if it's in the most subtle, silent ways. Or this is the divine. For some of you, it's because you've chosen to put something down, that you've chosen not to carry a burden. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. I don't think there's anything else Spirit wants to say. But if you're just coming in, make sure you catch the replay. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you would like to book a reading with me, the link will be in the description. You can also find all of my links on my About section. And if you scroll down to the bottom, all my links are there. So, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Peace, Rose.